Hmm?
Unfocused.
That's right. We're back on Focus, episode 187.
All right, I'm T.
I am AJ Twist.
Yeah, this is Unfocused podcast.
Episode Hop Hip.
Yeah, Hop Hip 160.
No,
187 on the motherfucking. So yeah, don't forget, you can always check us out live on twitch.tv/collision28.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, do it.
Collision 28 production. And this is a show where we talk about game stuff, comic stuff, anime stuff,
All that stuff.
all the good stuff. And we'll start off with talking about what we've been up to this past week.
No,
called
first off,
Our on Focus weeks. Okay, first
First
off,
off-
what?
fucking Disney wins again.
On what?
Fucking the deal.
They haven't won anything yet.
Hey, the deal was accepted by whichever approval board needs to approve it. It was accepted.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. This is what I was talking about.
Oh, because I know they made another offer.
Yeah, and
They upped their offer to $70 billion,
it was approved.
and it was approved.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that Comcast won't come back and be like, "Yo,
No.
$71 billion," you know,
Well, the
and a penny.
and a penny. Huh? No, but the approval, what's it called? The approval is what everyone was waiting for this whole time. You know,
Oh.
that's what they were waiting for
So-
to go further with the deal. You know.
So it wasn't completely approved.
No, they were waiting for it.
What the fuck?
That's why Comcast was able to still make offers in between.
Wow.
So Disney wins again.
Okay. Good.
We're getting X-Men. We're getting FF. We're getting Submariner. All back into the Marvel. So,
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Be happy.
I didn't know all that.
motherfuckers.
Anyways,
Um,
so they had to put up that extra bill. I wonder if like their fucking Fox was back there like, hey, someone wanna get in on this real quick?
You
like,
know they
just
were.
come through real quick, offer like something ridiculous just to make Disney up their shit.
You know they were. You know
Oh
they were.
man,
Yeah. So, yeah, everybody.
interesting.
Disney always fucking wins. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm just like, God damn, these folks cannot be beaten.
All we wanted was that one little piece though, that Marvel
all
piece.
we
That's all we
wanted.
cared about.
Yeah. So anyway, other stuff. So Unfocused week, AJ, what you been up to?
Nothing much actually. I was thinking about it the other day, just yesterday actually. I was like, I haven't played Splatoon like in a week because I turned on the PS3 and it was still connected straight to the monitor, and like I usually have to disconnect shit to get around things like that. And like last thing I watched was Ant-Man actually, which I'm pretty sure was like over the weekend, and that's why I had the PS3 connected to the monitor. Anyways, I played some Soul Calibur 2 today because I've been watching that Forge and Fire where they like make weapons
yeah.
and shit. And one of the recent episodes I watched, they made what the fuck was it called again? I just looked it up right now. They made a weapon called the Naganata, sorry,
Damn, so
which is Sung Mina's weapon. And they actually even say, because once they
you didn't
introduced,
buy it up?
yeah, well, once they introduced the weapon, they had this little like 30-second trailer, kind of talking about the history of the weapon, where it originates from, how it
In
was
popular
used,
media.
and this is where you see it in popular media today. And it mentioned, and Sung Mina uses it in Soul Calibur, in the Soul Calibur series.
Damn.
Actually, they pronounce her name kind of weird, and I looked it up, and it's actually kind of pronounced, or looks like it's spelled the same way, Song Mina.
Oh, Song Mina.
Yeah,
okay.
Song
yeah,
Mina.
I never knew that.
I was like, okay, that was a new intro, like, and I looked it up real quick, like, oh shit.
Once again, man, they're transcending history and the world. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of Forge and Fire still. I'm almost done with it actually, because they're only 3 seasons in. I'm almost done with it, but it's been pretty dope. I feel like I learned a lot from that shit. And then playing some Street Fighter.
Right, I seen you.
Play a little bit of that, and then I want to learn how to use what's her name, Laura's new dodge that she has for her V trigger shit. I got it off once, and I was like, oh my god, I fucking did it, and then
It wasn't useful.
and then I got smacked out of it because I didn't know what to do to follow up. And then
YouTube that
right,
shit.
yeah, for sure. And then we did some comic book stuff. I found some Sonic comic books that are missing in my collection, so that was cool, from the Archie series.
Mm-hmm.
And then we checked out that what was it called? Neon Retro Arcade.
Yeah, Neon Retro Arcade is basically an arcade here on Reseda. I mentioned it a few episodes ago, maybe I don't know how many ago, but it was a few episodes
Yeah,
ago.
in Northridge. They have 2 locations. They have one here in Northridge and also one in Pasadena.
Yeah, so I would really recommend you guys check that place out. We had a good time. It has some old school games. They won't have anything too modern, except they seem to have a Super Smash Brothers kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, it's all old school shit, all old arcades, like the old, like the 80s, early 90s stuff. Really is all they really had. No, they had like Second 4 there, and they had a Street Fighter 4 machine too.
yeah, that Street Fighter 4. They had Soul Calibur.
Yeah, Soul Calibur, like the first one, yeah.
Yeah, not the first one, but the second one, right?
I guess. Oh, the first Soul Calibur,
Yeah.
as opposed to Soul Edge, I suppose.
Right. I was looking for that shit too. Yeah, they had some other fun ones. They had Tron. They had Ninja Turtles. They had Dig Dug. It was a pretty cool arcade overall. I would go back. I definitely will go back.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's only for only $15 more. It's open all day. I mean, you can be there until they close.
Yeah, it was at 25. Yeah, $25 all day. They're all free play too, which is pretty dope.
And what time do they close?
I have no fucking clue actually. I wonder if there's a little thing
That's
here.
a good question, right?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Uh,
But yeah, if anyone's in the SoCal area, definitely go check it out.
Yeah,
if
it's
you like the classic stuff, they don't have like a lot of stuff, but they have a good amount.
and they don't have any, like I said, new arcade games. So you won't see Tekken 7 there. You won't see Street Fighter 5 there. But
There's no like DDR or like Beatmania stuff.
Yeah, but they got pinball.
But yeah, they had a couple of pinball machines there too. Yeah, so not bad.
Alright.
$10 for just an hour of play. That's kind of what we did today.
Alright. And then for my Unfocused week,
Mhm.
I went to a spot to get my. Well, we went to a spot to get the Wii repaired. First off, that was what's the name of that place? I just
Game Portal.
Game Portal. Yeah, it's in the Burbank Mall. They also deal in used games, so I was able to get Final Fantasy IX.
For PlayStation.
For PlayStation. I think I could pop in the PS2 and it'll be alright.
Yeah.
As everyone knows, I've always wanted. And these are pretty historic choices I bought this time,
I
actually.
think so, yeah.
Ever since we started the show, I always said one of my favorite games of all time is Jet Grind Radio. And this is the sequel I've been waiting to play forever. Jet Set Radio Future was right there. It was fucking cheap as fuck.
Wait a minute.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. It can only be played on Xbox, but I'll be allowed to play it from a friend of mine.
Yeah, because we don't have an Xbox.
We've never had
I
an
gave it my
Xbox.
360, yeah.
Yeah. And then lastly, I got Dot Hack GU. So this is another historic game for Unfocused.
GU.
It only took me since we started Unfocused until a year ago for me to beat all 4 of these games.
10 years.
Yeah. This one is a 3-parter instead of a 4-parter, but I think it's the same amount of content.
How is this game different than what you got?
Jet Set Radio?
Jet Set Radio? Okay, it's not Future, huh?
Yeah, it's not Future. Future's the sequel.
Okay.
Yeah. Jet Set Radio and Jet Grind Radio are the same game. When it came out on PlayStation, it was called Jet Set Radio, and when it came out on Dreamcast, it was called Jet Grind Radio. I don't know why the fuck that happened, but it's the same fucking game. Identical, I swear.
That's cool.
Yeah. But I guess this is kind of like them saying it's supposed to be called Jet Set, because the sequel's called Jet Set Radio Future, so...
Unless it was like Jet Set for one and Jet Grind for like a different system.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh,
Jet
yeah.
Grind was for Dreamcast.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so Dot Hack, this one's only a 3-parter instead of a 4-parter. The crazy thing, this game online is fucking $80 or something like that. And then they said they had it there for $60, and he'll give it to me for $50. And I was like,
wow.
oh. I was like, fuck yeah, give me that shit. And it was pretty good condition, everything's there, everything I need.
And is
Even
there
the manuals, there are no scratches,
multiple disc, or is this like a multiple disc? Because
Well,
it says volume 1 in the front, right?
Yeah, I gotta go buy the other 2 eventually.
Ah.
But I kind of fucked myself by getting this. Now I definitely have to.
Yeah.
The cool thing about this that's connected to the other games I played is my PS2 memory card will continue into this game.
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
my saga continues, literally.
For sure.
All right,
Yeah, I want to see Dot Hack again pretty soon.
Yeah,
Like, I
me
don't know.
too.
I don't know where to find it though.
Well, Kiss Anime, you can watch it for free. It's right there.
We'll
Otherwise,
see. We'll see.
Crunchyroll, I don't think would have Dot Hack.
I want to see if they do.
Netflix has Dot Hack Unlimited. Have you ever seen that? It's only 3 episodes.
Oh, okay. Maybe
That's
I'll
on
try.
Netflix. You should watch that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's one part of my Unfocused week. What else did I do?
Reason says he used to play Dot Hack Fragment on emulator
Yeah, Dot Hack
with
Fragment.
online play.
Damn, with online play. That's crazy. I didn't know you. That's pretty sick. I never got to Dot Hack Fragment. I never tried that one out. There's a lot of anime of Dot Hack I still haven't seen. And
I'm surprised there's a lot.
Yeah, bro. There's like fucking 10 series of that shit.
Fuck.
They're not all long, but they're
That's
all
what she
there,
said.
you know. And lastly, what else? I saw The Incredibles.
Oh yeah, I saw Incredibles as well.
Yeah, I don't think we should spoil it, but it was
dope.
definitely really good. I'd highly recommend everyone check it out. It literally picks up right after the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
right.
the moment after part one ends, or like maybe a day after or something.
No,
like
it's
that.
like right after. It's literally right after because that's how the first movie ends. It's with
it's right after the mole guy.
The what's his name? Oh my god.
The digger. No, what's his name?
He had
That guy. You know
yeah,
the
that
fucking
one guy. Yeah.
He's the guy at the end of the first.
The
one.
Underminer.
Underminer. Go watch the first one again, and you know it's the guy at the end. That's him.
Yeah, like
It picks up with him, and without any spoiler, it was really good. It showed you how it's important for them to both be superheroes and to be parents. You know, and that, like, you know, it's neither of those jobs are easy. You know, it's a really good movie.
I don't know. Just kidding.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. So check out Incredibles 2. Just came out this weekend. Was that everything? That's all my Unfocused week. So with that said, we can jump into the news.
Oh, my bad. Wrong button.
Any breaking?
No. Well, actually, kind of.
Hit me with it, bro. What's the breaking news?
That's not really breaking. It happened earlier today, but the Steam summer sale is ongoing.
Oh,
GTA 5 is $20, and I'm thinking about actually getting it. Finally.
Bro, let's get that fucking Street Fighter Championship thing.
It's not on sale.
Of course it's not. You already looked into it.
Yeah, I already looked into that. And then also,
okay.
the one game I actually want before that is Jurassic Park Evolution, or Jurassic World Evolution, that they, make your own Jurassic Park thing game.
Jurassic
That's-
World
yeah.
Evolution.
It's $55 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like like SimCity but Jurassic Park. It's called Evolution.
I should go see if One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is on there yet.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, myself.
what else? Like, cause I have a wish list of games. I like almost everything on my wish list is on sale for like 30 to like 80% off.
Yeah.
Okami's down to is 30% off right now, down to $14. GTA down to fucking $20 though. Yeah, see, anniversary
changed.
$40. Yeah,
Fuck.
Dragon Ball Fighters down a little bit
We
too.
probably got new characters to download anyway for that.
I saw freaking what was it? This game I had in my list. Oh yeah, Street Fighter Cross Tekken down to $6.
Yeah, since no one wants
Cuphead's
it.
down to 16.
Yeah, you better. If you don't have that, you should get that shit.
Maybe, yeah.
What do-
But yeah, Steam Summer Sale. Also, apparently they introduced a new Rocket League car, the Jurassic Park Jeep.
Huh.
I just saw that right
dope.
now when I opened up Steam to show out that Jet Set Radio Future thing, or Jet Set Radio that I have in the game. Anyways, but yeah, Summer Sale. Go check it out. Go spend your money. I might buy a game or two. We'll see. You got what else? What do you got? You got some?
Yes. So Runaways.
Oh.
Yep. Season 2 has began filming.
Oh my God! They're not. I thought they were gonna be like have a release date for the next season.
No.
No.
No. It started, which means we'll probably get it November, December. I'm assuming. We're in June right now, right?
Yeah, the last one dropped in November, I think, right?
Oh, there you go. I'll probably get it in November, season 2. I'm guessing that's
But
what
they
you
just-
heard it here first.
But they just started filming now, though. Like, well, they're
not gonna
weekly
take-
too, so
yeah, it's not gonna take that long.
so they can be filming like the last couple episodes while the first 2 or 3 drop.
I don't think they'll have to do that. I think they'd probably knock it off. Well, I don't know.
Because their episodes didn't drop all at once. It was one by one every week, one a week. Kind of how like well.
No, I
guess-
remember. I
yeah.
remember. I didn't like it. That should piss me off a little bit, actually. But anyway.
Oh yeah, it's another thing I did. Voltron season 7 dropped last Friday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also,
It's like 6 episodes. We finished it already.
well, I'll tell you another piece of news then. Voltron has a panel at AX. And
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. Okay. So, Voltron's pretty dope, huh?
Yes.
You're fucking loving it.
Yes. Voltron's pretty
I'm
good.
going to issue you an ultimatum for
That you're gonna go watch it too?
yes. I'll watch season 1 if you watch season 1 of Hunter x Hunter.
I've been contemplating that. I'm lazy about reading.
Then watch it
stuff.
in English.
Okay, where?
I don't know. You figure it out. Buy season 1. You want to play that game? Then go buy
Fuck.
season 1. You
I'll
should.
ponder
It's worth
that.
it.
I want to, but the show like kind of flakes on everyone every so often.
The show never flakes. The writer flakes.
But eventually I'm gonna catch up though, right?
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm afraid of.
If you ever want to read the manga, there's a grip of shit for you to read. Like fucking a book worth of, like a thick book worth of
Oh,
shit
man.
for you to read. When you catch up to that, then you'll be mad. You'll be like, fuck, there's nothing now until he feels like it.
Oh yeah, speaking of like comics and shit too, thinking back about last week, I read that last issue of Sonic that I got.
Yeah.
And Robotnik's alive, but he's lost his memories.
Wow.
And he doesn't remember. And
then
then
fucking Eggman. Maybe this is why he goes with the name Eggman. He just hears them call him that and says, okay, that's my name now.
yeah, so he's over there helping like villagers out and shit. And someone's like,
What the fuck?
Yeah, someone's like, what the fuck? And he's like tried to call them out and shit like that. But then shit happens, and then Robotnik's like, all scared and shit and helping out kids. And Sonic's like, okay, maybe this guy really lost his memories, or maybe is that Robotnik? And then Shadow drops in, and that's how the comic ends.
Shadow...
The Hedgehog.
Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog, okay.
Yeah, Rogue's with him too. I'm kind of cool
What?
with them, but...
I don't like Rouge that much. I think she's...
Oh yeah, Rouge, that's right.
Yeah.
I always read it as Rogue. I always knew it was Rouge though.
Maybe don't go Rogue.
Anyways, also Cuckoo's in chat saying that play that Saliens mini game on Steam to win free games. I've never heard of this.
What's
So,
Saliens?
I have no clue. I've never heard of it.
Huh. Okay.
So that's something to look out for, I guess. You heard it here first.
I'll look into that.
All right. Should I go with more news?
Yeah, go for one.
Fortnite. So this is like kind of filling in some gaps from last week's E3 shit going on, right? So
Yeah.
Fortnite dropped right on the Switch, and apparently they also have voice chat
Oh.
in the game. So
Like it's always been there, or what?
No, Fortnite like has voice chat unlocked, so you could just plug into your Switch and have voice chat, right?
Right.
The way that Nintendo wanted it to be done, though, and how they've been doing it for like shit like Splatoon is the game doesn't support voice chat, but if you want voice chat, you have to get the freaking app, the Nintendo app,
Oh, that makes sense.
on your smartphone.
Oh, so Fortnite kind of fucked it up and made it...
Yeah, well, no, Fortnite actually proves that it could be done on the Switch without an app.
Oh,
So everyone's like...
They did fuck Nintendo is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now Nintendo has to probably start doing it.
Yeah, so Nintendo either has to start doing it or be like, or just be a bitch about it. Or be even more of a bitch about it and be like, oh no, sorry Fortnite, you can't do this shit on our game, on our system, and just like kind of block them out. I don't know. There's 3 different ways you can go with it. The easy way out is just to allow it on the actual console itself so we don't have to deal with the freaking phone, because I was trying to play with Will a couple times, and Will's just technologically like, stubborn or
Yeah, he's...
retarded.
Retarded is the word. That's what they call that.
But like we were trying to play like voice chat like and play a game, but he like had no apps to voice chat with me on, and he had no computer to do it. And then once he got the app, he was like, I need a headset. I'm like, dude, where's your headphones or the microphone? He's like, I lost it or it's ruined. I was having so many issues with them. And I was like, dude, let's not use a Nintendo app because it's kind of annoying, because I think you need to keep the app open. If the phone closes on you, then you lose the voice chat. I think is what was going on with it. Why I didn't like using it all the time. And I got him to use Discord finally, and it worked out toward the end, but it just took us like an hour just to get him set up. And if the system just worked naturally like that, then we wouldn't have that issue. But anyways, also Fortnite, because Fortnite, its servers is through Epic, through the company that makes the game, right? Mm-hmm. And they have crossplay available. So if you wanted to play PC and play with a friend who's on like Xbox, you can do that. Or if you're on PC, you want to play with someone on PS4, you can do that. Or if you're on PC trying to play with someone on Switch, you can do that. But PlayStation isn't allowing that to work any other way other than to PC. So PlayStation and Xbox don't work together. You can't play the same game like that. And then also, I guess they're blocking out Switch as well. And on top of that, if you have signed in to the game with your Epic account through PlayStation, then you somehow get locked out from even using the game on your Switch. So everyone that logged in or tried to sign in with their into their Epic account through the Switch couldn't do it if they have already been signed in with the Sony platform through PlayStation. So you had to go through some ridiculous hoops just to unlink it from Sony shit just to be able to play on the Switch, which is annoying. It was such a big story that Reggie Fils-Aimé also got on like fucking CNN or some shit talking about it.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And he was just saying, he didn't say it directly, but he was like, it's not our problem. Like it's open on our end. It's Sony's issue.
It's true. Like we did our part, basically.
Yeah. He didn't say it like that, but like even the news lady talked to him was like, all right, I see what you're saying. You didn't say it like this, but you're pretty much saying that it's Sony's fault. All right, moving on.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
but true, probably.
But the ball is kind of in Sony's court at this point. But yeah, and also they seem to be doing this with a lot of other games too. They're not allowing their system to be compatible with other systems outside. Anyways, but yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, Fortnite is on the Switch now.
All right. So new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is in the works.
Live action?
Yep. Launched by Paramount.
Okay, third one then?
No one is saying if it's going to be connected as of right now.
It better be, because this is way too soon to be something new.
Yeah, well, it's written by Andrew Dodge. He's a brand new writer. He wasn't.
It's a Dodge.
This was a Dodge. Yeah, he wrote the movie Bad Words in 2013. I never saw it, but it apparently did pretty well. But yeah, he's gonna be writing this one. As of right now, Andrew Fuller and Michael Bay are not attached to this movie. I guess we'll know that if one of them is attached to this movie, or both of them are attached to this movie at some point, then we can probably assume it's a third part to that trilogy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm thinking this is a rejump. I mean, it's too soon for the cartoon to start over, but we got a new one of those coming out, you know?
True, yeah.
So
but you can't do that with movies too much, though.
Shit. When did Amazing Spider-Man 2 come out?
Yeah, there was a big gap, though, between that. There was a good, 4 or 5 years, though.
Really?
Yeah.
When did Amazing Spider-Man 2 come out?
I don't know, Lou. Are we going to Google this right now?
I feel like
We're doing this. All right,
we're doing this.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
And then, because Homecoming came out, 2015? 2016?
Homecoming?
Yeah.
No,
16?
that was, last year.
It was 16. It was 17, not 16?
Yeah, so 2014 was Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then
2017 was Homecoming.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, Homecoming.
That's only 2 years or 3 years. That's 3 years, right?
2014 to 2017. That's 3 years.
That's not much.
Okay, fine. Fine.
And that worked. That worked great. You know? Not saying that Amazing Spider-Man 2 is anywhere close to as good as Homecoming, though.
What if it connects to, the original, movies?
Damn. Or imagine it unites all the movies.
They could do that because we learn about dimensions and shit.
And they just let us know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. They could.
That'd be cool, though, actually. What if it was, a new fucking series and, they start off with introducing that it is a new dimension and they actually visit the other movie universes and, oh, shit.
Hey, pretty sick. We see how big they are. That should have some fucking jokes to make about that. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
I guess we'll see. But yeah, so my turn?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. So Arxis, I think last week they talked about it a little bit. It's kind of teasing that they're working on a Kill la Kill game.
What?
Kill la Kill? Apparently this is some big
anime.
Game?
No, I know what.
No,
we've
that's
both
it.
seen it. Fucker.
No, I haven't seen Kill la Kill.
Oh, you haven't?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's pretty good.
But I heard a lot about it though, because I heard about it. I hear things, you know.
Has Carla seen it?
I doubt it.
You guys should watch it together.
Maybe.
It's really good.
So, anyways, though, but yeah, Arxis announces, but they haven't said what type of game it's gonna be. But we can only assume it's gonna be a fighting game, right?
It's Arxis,
because it's Arxis. Yeah, I'm not.
But they don't have that many characters. Well, I guess they have enough for it to be a fighting game.
So,
yeah, I guess they could. It'd be a stretch. They could pull it off.
Also, I just realized too that the new BlazBlue cross tag battle is cross tag with other games too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Persona's in there too, and I forgot what else I just saw in there right now too. I didn't know this, or maybe we did know this and we just forgot about it. Yeah, but I just saw a quick gameplay about it right now, and
so
I was like,
Guilty Gear's in there too?
I think so.
Is Dragon Ball in there?
No.
That'd be crazy.
But there's 4 different games in there though. But people are saying could Kill la Kill be part of this and this cross tag battle too, or what's going on? Anyway, so and then there was supposed to be a teaser yesterday on their Twitch stream, and they didn't really do anything other than tease that it's a game that they're working on. That's all they showed us, and that they'll have more information about the game at some convention coming up pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, they're publishing it, and it's being developed by A+ Games. I'm not sure what they made in the past, but I guess we can only hope it's a fighting game, right? A good one, not like the...
not a shitty one?
Yeah.
that'd be ideal.
But yeah, if anyone likes Kill la Kill, look out for that.
All right. That's good news. I got bad news. It's... Hopefully it's rumor, but AT&T is looking to buy Crunchyroll.
Whoa.
That would fucking suck for anime fans.
Maybe, who knows? We don't know what because AT&T doesn't necessarily own any, not until recently, I suppose. They don't own any actual media, Because AT&T from the get-go started off as a phone company, right? And then they somehow got internet. And I think they bought what, Dish or some shit like that recently.
Dish Network.
Yeah, and then just like within the last couple of weeks, they were approved to have bought Time Warner. So now they have another bigger internet company, and on top of that, they have whatever Time Warner owned, which includes stuff like Warner Brothers Studios. So I think they have a DC stuff now.
What?
Yeah, because they bought Time Warner, which owns Warner Brothers.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and I forgot what other companies were included in that. But yeah, AT&T owns all this now. And then what was crazy, because I heard someone talk about this morning, the reason why this was good and was so easily approved was because this is AT&T. What was it? There was a difference between like a horizontal and a vertical merger. And this is a vertical merger as opposed to horizontal. Horizontal is like when a company buys another company that does the same shit they do. So if McDonald's buys Burger King, that's a horizontal merger. That's the same thing, and those don't get improved so easily.
That makes sense because it's kind of like this is a chance for a monopoly.
Yeah, exactly.
They got to be careful for that.
As opposed to vertical merger, where it's a company buying something that they don't really work in. So if like Starbucks or like Apple bought like Starbucks, that would easily be approved because Apple makes like electronics and Starbucks does coffee, and there's nothing wrong about that. So they'll allow shit like that. So same thing here. AT&T was just a phone communication company. And Time Warner had a lot of media, a little bit of connection stuff, so that was approved easily. Which is why Comcast was so hard on the Fox thing, because once they saw that being approved, that's why Comcast came hard recently with that, $60 billion or whatever they threw at for Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what people were saying. But anyways, now they're going after their Crunchyroll, which is...
Yeah, well, to be more specific, they're
to
going
add
after...
to their collection of media shit they just got.
Yeah, to be more specific, they're going after Otter Media, which owns Crunchyroll. But they will have... Their biggest moneymaker for Otter Media is Crunchyroll. And the only thing I'm scared of is AT&T adding commercials, an excess of commercials to this. Hulu style. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro.
I mean, they could. Who knows?
I feel like they would, Like, but I don't know.
Like, Cuckoo's clarifying that Time Warner sold their internet portion to Charter.
Oh.
And that's why. That's how it became Spectrum. Oh, okay, that's how that happened.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, so Time Warner doesn't have that part anymore. That's what I was thinking too. So AT&T didn't get the internet business part, but this got all the media shit. Interesting. Cool. So I was over here hoping AT&T is gonna have no more DSL shit anymore, and they're gonna have cable network. No, nope. But thanks for clarifying that shit.
We just learned something. Thank you. But yep, so that's all I got today. As far as that, hopefully that does not happen, or hopefully if it does happen, it somehow benefits Crunchyroll for the fans.
Oh yeah, so AT&T also owns like HBO and anything else on that umbrella, because I think Time Warner owned HBO and all that too. Yeah.
Yeah, they came up, huh? Those fools really came up.
Yeah. So in other news, speaking of businesses and going up and down and all that, GameStop rumored to might be going out of business. They're actually looking for a buyer right now to buy them out, because apparently they haven't been doing so good recently.
Makes sense. We didn't buy anything in there. The things that we bought were not video games, right?
True. Yeah. Yeah, and also I was hearing other people talk about this too, and they're like, yeah, if you walk into a GameStop today, you don't really see a lot of video games. You see a lot of non-video game stuff in there. And walking in there today, it was like, yeah, that's kind of true. You see all this gaming stuff, but not really any games, and they're kind of a lot smaller now. Their shelf space for all that. But yeah, also I heard too that they had a CEO that was working for the company for a while, and then he got promoted to CEO, and he just recently resigned, after over 3 months of being CEO.
Oh wow!
So I guess he saw that he couldn't save the company, and the company has slowly been declining over the past year too. So now they're looking for a buyer. So they could be going the way of Toys R Us.
Yeah, man.
Which I wouldn't mind, because I don't really buy shit at GameStop anymore anyways. You know what? I think Eminem, or Miss Nicole Marie, as I call her, Eminem, works at GameStop. I wonder, I'm going to see, maybe I can get into contact with her and see what's up.
Yeah, we should go try and buy out their shit when they officially get sold. You know what I mean? Run through all their shit goes on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh yeah, they have a lot of cool gaming stuff there, the non-game stuff.
Like the Deadpool guns?
Yeah, I fucking want those guns, yo.
Alright. In other news, DC on Twitter reminded everyone, I guess there's a National Refugee Day, but DC went out of their way to remind everyone that Superman is a refugee. And Superman always makes the right choice. So make sure you make the right choice today. It said, and so everyone could probably assume that that's throwing shots at Donald Trump for what the hell's going on right now.
Right.
Basically got like internment camp shit going on in Texas right now for
it's gone that far?
Bro, there are people in cages.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's people in cages,
I did not know. I heard some shit was going on, but I just don't want to look into it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that bad, though. I didn't want to see how bad it was.
Kids in cages, man. That's messed up.
Damn.
But yeah, so that's something that he thought he'd bring up. The DC thought they'd bring up, and that's pretty cool that they did that. So yeah, man, Superman's an immigrant, Superman's a refugee, and he always does the right thing, you know?
Yeah, see, immigrants can save the world.
Exactly. Huh. All right, AJ, you got some news for us?
Yeah, and then after this, do you want to go into music of the week?
Yeah.
All right, so Pokemon Go. So I haven't talked about Pokemon Go in a while because I just been not interested in the news. I just let shit happen, which has normally just been events for the past like couple months. But they finally did some new shit. So first off, as far as events go and stuff, the Reggies are out now. So if anyone wants a Reggie Ice or Reggie Steel or the other one, I don't even know what the other one is.
Got him.
But yeah, but they're well starting with Reggie Ice right now. So Legendary Battles, Legendary Ice is available. Also, trading is finally available. Trading just came out of the blue, at least for me. I'm not sure if it was a rumor to be coming out for a while or not, but now you can do trades. There's also a friend list too. So in order to trade with somebody in Pokemon Go, you need to be their friend. And to be their friend, you need something like a friend code, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, because...
they're still alive.
Yeah, so even on non-Nintendo systems, friend codes are still kind of a thing. But once you add someone as a friend, then you can send them gifts or trade with them. And when you send gifts, these are like, it's a special item you get that's called a gift. Whenever you spin a Pokestop, you might get one of these. And then you can send them to a friend, and then they would get certain items based off whatever. Okay. I'm not sure what it's based off, but it's some random items, like a couple items or so. Also, eggs are said to be in these gifts too. And then this is how you improve your friendship too. So the thing with trading, though, it's not that easy. It's not as easy as just being like, hey, you want this? I want that. Let's trade. No, like there's like limitations. Also, there's a price to pay too. So every time you want to trade with someone, you have to pay a Stardust. And the Stardust varies depending on the Pokemon and the typing and all that. And also the category that it might be in. Because there's like special Pokemon and there's like legendary Pokemon and shit like that. Special Pokemon being like shinies or region exclusives, I think. Or something that is not in your Pokedex yet. Anything like that is going to be like a high cost in Stardust. And then also, you can't trade any high-leveled stuff until your friendship level with your friend has gone up as well. So, and then you gotta, the way you increase that is by either doing trades or doing battles or raids together, or sending gifts to each other. But once you got it high enough, then you can start doing legendary trades. And if you do one of those special trades, legendary or new Pokedex entry trade, you can only do it once a day with that person. Anything else you can trade as many times as you want, as far as I've seen. But if it's a special one of those Pokemon, then it's only like once a day, which is fucking crazy. And then also, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but supposedly the highest level of friendship might take 90 days to accomplish.
Damn.
Because supposedly you can only level up a little bit, like once a day, like a certain step in the friendship level. And supposedly, if you want to get the max out friendship, it's going to take 90 days. Which is fucking ridiculous, yeah.
That's good, though. It makes the game last, you know? Makes you work for it.
I guess, but, I mean, I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, that's what's cool. That's what's new. So people start throwing your friend code thingies on your social media and start making friends and start sending gifts so you can build up your friendship.
All right, with that said, we're going to jump into the music of the week.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that I was trying to do that.
Music power.
Alright guys, this is the music portion of the show.
Yep, this is the part of the show where we share some music with you. It's what we've been listening to and what we think you should be listening to.
And for me, my music of the week, I'm actually going to pick someone I picked a long time ago, XXXTentacion, because this guy actually got shot and murdered.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
I don't even know who he is, but at least I get to hear one of his tracks.
Yeah, I'll play one of them. Say this one's called Everybody Dies in Their Nightmares. And, but yeah, poor guy, rest in peace, you know? AJ, what do you got?
I got a track that I don't remember where I got it from, but we're going to listen to it for the first time together, or maybe my second time. But it's called Let It Ring by Damien N. Drix and STV, I guess. A group duo going on right here. But this track's called Let It Ring.
Okay.
Like, apparently I heard it and it was good enough for me to soundhound it.
Fuck it.
So we're gonna find out how good it actually is today here live on Unfocused.
We'll be back.
We're back.
All right, back with music of the week, and that was the first one was Triple X Temptation with shit.
No, I wasn't called that.
I Want to Die in the Nighttime. There you go. And a Nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. So that was Triple X Temptation. Rest in peace.
And my track, I just closed it. It was Let It Ring. I know that. I forgot the name of the group. Damien and Drex.
And STD.
That's letter N dash Drex and STV.
Oh, TV. Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, man, that's why I wasn't forgetting the name. Who names himself STD? I was like,
Not the B.
all right, should we jump back in?
Yeah, let's do that. This is the dude. The dude. This could be louder.
Double news.
Oh, what the fuck?
Boom. All right. Black Panther
Oh.
not only won Best Movie
Oh.
at 2018 MTV Awards, but Killmonger beat Thanos. And Killmonger won as Best Villain.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I want to say, like, I think it's deserved, but I felt like Thanos was just a little bit better than Killmonger, but Killmonger was the shit, though.
Yeah, I think I gotta watch because I only see Black Panther once, so I think I gotta watch it a second time.
Killmonger was pretty gangster, man. Like,
Yeah, he was though.
I like how he was extremist, but, like, he wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he did some crazy shit, but he wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was dope. But yeah, so big points for Black Panther.
I guess Thanos the same way though. He's crazy, but like he knows what he's doing. You know. Shit.
That's a good point. That's a very good point, AJ. I didn't think about that.
See, that's what I do, man.
All right, AJ.
So another news. Now, I can't. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I should talk about too. Okay, I got two things back to back because I forgot about this. But first thing, because this is also just a rumor-ish type of thing. I'm not sure if it's true, or I'm not sure if I heard it correctly. But I think Netflix is trying or did buy Telltale. Telltale is a gaming company that makes video games.
Oh,
And-
no. This definitely did happen.
This did happen. Okay.
Because, yeah, I saw something on Netflix that said, look out for Netflix games coming soon.
Ah, okay.
Like, Netflix itself, I think, had like a little note or something, and I was like, what the fuck? Or an
Yeah.
email or something.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? How are they going to do that? That's the first thing I was thinking. And, like, that's
Yeah,
pretty
I heard
cool.
Telltale was being bought by Netflix, and Telltale does a lot of what do you call it? Click and point games, like
Yeah.
text adventure type of game. Oh, not exactly text adventure, but like they have a nice visual and stuff. But you just click your thing, you read the story, and you click what you want to do next on that story. And they're very popular too, and they get a lot of licenses too. I think they did Game of Thrones shit. I know they did like Batman. I think. Oh no, the big one was Walking Dead. So yeah, like stuff like that. So which should be pretty easy to do on Netflix. The only question is how would you control the game? Because Netflix could be on anything, literally. Not only could it be like on a gaming console, but it can easily just be a browser, of course, like on your computer.
And I'd be pissed if I have it on Apple TV and I can't.
Yeah, on an Apple TV or like one of those Google ones, or it could be a TV app actually too. Like, how are you supposed to control these games like that, Unless you use their actual remote that came up with the device you're watching it on. That makes sense.
You make a pretty solid point, AJ.
But yeah, that's just interesting to kind of think about when you think about it like that. Or are they going to allow, like, well, then that may not work. Because, like, there's a lot of Bluetooth controller that exists nowadays. And maybe you can just connect it to whatever device. But what if that device doesn't want to connect to a game controller, So
Yeah.
we'll see. But, I mean, click and point adventures, pretty easy to do, I would assume. Over Netflix. But yeah, this could be one of the first steps towards streaming games. Actually, it does kind of exist already, though, through gaming services and stuff like that. But this would be a way to connect that to like a more casual audience. And then the other news I want to talk about was about Billy Mitchell. So I was talking about
Oh,
this.
yeah, with the King of Kongs, right?
Yeah, so I was talking about this yesterday. So he didn't actually admit that he was cheating. Because that's what I said last week. And that's incorrect. That's what I heard, though. And I didn't get the full story yet, but that's what I heard. And actually, and then later that day or the next day, whatever, after our show last week, Bobby Blackwolf put out his podcast because he always puts it out like on the end of the week, like 5 days after he'd done his show, he puts it out. And so I got to hear his side of the story. And Billy Mitchell didn't really say anything other than that that I think he's trying to say that there's a conspiracy going on against him at Twin Galaxies, because ever since the original owner left,
It's just been going wrong.
yeah,
Huh?
all these new owners, like, shit has been going wrong. They threw out a bunch of records from old stuff, and he's saying,
what?
and he was saying that any recorded videos of him actually breaking records is missing all of a sudden now. And he's like, I know, like, they threw out a lot of stuff, so there's a possibility my actual legit record breaking video stuff got thrown out with it too. And then he also said some stuff like any videos that you've seen out there of me breaking records are not actual ones. Like a lot of the stuff you saw in King Kong, the King of Kong, were videos that were just filmed just to kind of demonstrate, like, like kind of emulate
how it would be done, or
how it would be done.
they thought he did it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's like, those weren't actual videos of me actually playing, but the ones that do exist are in the archives for Twin Galaxies, and they haven't given it to me and stuff like that. And then he was just saying like a bunch of other things, and everyone the whole time was just silent, letting him talk. Even Bobby Black. That's why the news and stuff was like, yeah, the commentator there didn't say anything. It was because he didn't want to. He didn't feel like he needed to. But yeah, pretty interesting story. Also, when Billy Mitchell went on stage and started talking, he's like, I don't want this filmed or recorded. And Bobby's wife was like in the back with a camera recording it. And Billy Mitchell looked directly at her. He's like, I don't want this recorded or anything. So she went in and put the camera away.
Yeah, burn.
Yeah, so no one got a recording of it or anything like that. That's what I was kind of looking for. Which is interesting, because then I heard fucking John Jacobson over on Video Game Outsiders saying that he has a friend, a buddy, who actually recorded that panel and was offering to him. So if it does come out, it'd be through that channel or through Billy Mitchell himself.
Okay, we'll see.
But an interesting little interview or thing that went on there.
All right.
Oh yeah, and also the FBI is investigating shit too, because apparently, like, Billy Mitchell's son is like fresh out of like high school, going into college, and he's a pretty good football player, and he's trying to get scholarships and stuff like that. But then those colleges start getting death threats, saying you shouldn't let Billy Mitchell's son play on your team because his dad is a cheater and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and
people care that much?
Yeah, apparently some people are fucking crazy, man.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so he's been, and then not only have they been getting death threats, but supposedly Billy Mitchell himself's been getting death threats. So there's FBI investigation to investigate that shit.
God.
Not investigating the cheating though, because they don't care about that shit.
Yeah, they don't care about that shit.
But yeah, like it's kind of crazy. That's why he hasn't said too much supposedly as well. But anyways,
more bad news. Or I don't know, maybe you'll like it. I want to hear what you have to say about this. So, you know who? What's this guy's first name?
what's his last name?
Giannopoulos.
Because we're on a last name basis here.
Jim Giannopoulos.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, so he's the head CEO of Paramount Pictures,
Okay.
and he went to talk about Sonic a little bit in an interview.
Ah.
The Sonic movie coming.
Oh shit.
So he had noted that Sonic is going to be something of a juvenile delinquent,
Okay.
right? And on the adventures in a pretty straight rural environment with a local policeman.
Yes, that's what I heard too.
Okay, you heard the same thing, right?
I heard like that little bit, like, there's gonna be some cop involved, kind of buddy cop movies, I guess.
I mean, I don't like it. I like that it's in an open rural area. It's weird that Sonic's not defending a city, though.
Maybe he will be.
You think so?
Yeah. The way I can see this working out is kind of like how Sonic X happened, where they somehow get transported into our world, and he meets up with some humans, and they're just trying to get back home. And in the process, somehow Dr. Robotnik, a.k.a. Eggman, also gets teleported to our world and is causing shit. And so Sonic's there to save, the Earth and the world and shit until he finds a way to get Dr. Robotnik back into their world.
See, I hope they go that way with it. That sounds kind of cool. I could watch that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be like that, bro.
Because that's what happened in Sonic X. That's kind of how it was.
I hope it's like that.
Yeah.
Because, and I'll say that the head producer is Tim Miller, the guy who produced Deadpool. And Fast and the Furious producer, Jim Moritz. So, I don't know if that's ironic or not, that the Fast and the Furious producer is doing Sonic, but yeah, so...
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's gonna make it better then.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm sure they got some ideas.
Yeah,
But,
for flipping cars and shit.
Yeah.
I heard, I forgot what actor I keep hearing coming up for the movie, but there's an actor that keeps coming up, and people are not sure if he's gonna voice Sonic or if he's
He's the cop.
if he's gonna be the cop. Yeah,
Hopefully, fucking Steve Urkel's voicing Sonic.
yeah. I guess we'll see though. That should be interesting. I'll wait for a trailer. I mean, nothing else we can do right now is except wait for that. My turn.
AJ.
All right, back to talking about Steam. Steam apparently will not be supporting Windows XP or Windows Vista come 2019. So if there's any legacy users out there, you know, dedicated to using only that for gaming, you might need to reconsider.
Definitely.
At least moving to 7, at the very least.
Treat yourself.
But yeah, I mean that's it. Which is interesting because maybe they're moving. Oh yeah, I think the reason they said was because the Steam, when you open the Steam app, the Steam programming on the computer and shit, you can go to like, you know, store pages or pages for games, right? And see other information. And sometimes that links like a web browser in there. So I think what they're saying is that they're going to have a version of Google Chrome working through the Steam app. So when you do visit websites through the app, then it's going to use some version of Chrome to actually project you there. And I guess a lot of Chrome, Google Chrome nowadays does not work on XP and Vista, which is why they're going to stop supporting those, those OSs.
I get it.
I guess that's what's going to happen. But yeah. Also, Netflix has been doing some crazy shit recently too.
About?
No, Netflix. Let's say Netflix. Steam has been doing some crazy shit lately. Because there's like a game that came out recently that was it was a school shooting simulator.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then so they kicked it off the platform. Before that though, they're cleaning up a bunch of like semi-porn games.
Oh yeah, whatever people could
nudity
work in
games. Yeah, so they're like, you know, pushing a lot of that stuff off of their platform. And then the school thing happened, and then some people got upset over certain things, and then Steam was like, you know what? Internally, we've been having this issue about what we can and cannot like show in our stores and all that, and we come down to the conclusion that, you know, we're not here to police the games people make. We're just here to have a place for you guys to sell them. So we're gonna be less restrictive now, and only ban games that are strictly like, you know,
offensive.
Illegal. No, not even they're okay. They're gonna be okay with like offensive shit. But if it's in any way illegal or straight up just trolling or like using copyrighted shit, they'll ban that type of stuff.
Oh, okay. That's cool. At least they're being smart about it.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're kind of, it's interesting. I mean, I guess that's one good way to go. But then people are gonna see games that look offensive to them, and they're gonna get upset with it. So Steam was like, all right, then we're also gonna give you guys the ability to make your own filters, so you can see what you want to see. So you're gonna be less likely to see the stuff you don't want to see.
Right.
But anyways.
All right. In other news, Funko Pops is
Who?
Funko Pops is the company that makes these little figures.
Yeah.
And me and AJ were just talking about them today about how they have fucking license to everything and they never get sued. I don't know how that works, but they're also a collector's nightmare.
I've always wondered. Yeah, I know. 'Cause I've always wondered how to get all those licenses, because obviously there's going to be a fee to pay. So you would think with all these different licenses they have to make these things that the figures themselves will be an absurd amount of money.
But see,
they're like $10.
But see, that maybe that's why they smoked Mighty Mugs, because Mighty Mugs had a problem with licensing. They must have found a loophole. Mighty Mugs can only do certain things,
Yeah.
And it's like these fools can do everything, so they're like, fuck it, But yeah, I don't know what they did.
Did Mighty Mugs do what these Funko Pops are doing, where like it's always the same shape?
Yeah.
They just new paint.
Oh no, they had their own. No, they had their own shape each time.
Yeah, so maybe that's why it cost them so much, and that's why they went out of business. Maybe because I feel like these Pops ones, they're always the exact same figure almost, and it's just new paint job.
You do the head and the figure, and the head and the paint job is the only thing different.
Yeah, in most cases.
But yeah, every now and then they'll put a limited edition one that's doing some weird shit.
Yeah, something different. Yeah.
So speaking of that, Funko Pops is putting out their second wave of Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In this new wave, they have Brawly. The big buff Super Saiyan.
Everything, yeah. There's always a different head because like the hair and stuff like that does need to be different.
Yeah, the head's different.
So they do that. Anyways.
Yeah, and then Golden Vegeta, which is a variant on the previous one.
Whoa.
It was the same. It's the exact same one from the last line. Him doing the same pose, but this one's all gold. And remember we were talking about weird variants, variants and weird shapes. They have Yamcha, and if anyone's ever seen Dragon Ball. There's a famous pose of Yamcha defeated on the ground, blown up from a Cyberman.
Damn.
They made him in that fucking pose.
Why is that popular?
People are just so mean to Yamcha, bro. I don't know why.
If I understood, I'd understand.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. Well, he's kind of whack. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't win a lot of fights. You know, he doesn't even fight very much in Dragon Ball Z. He does more fighting in Dragon Ball. You know.
Okay.
So I think maybe that's why everyone's like, people are like, he just kind of hangs out with the crew still. You know, he's in the background and shit. They're like, yeah, man, why is this fool still here?
Superman video. I was in the back.
He was in the back, bro. He was in the back. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They got that weird little version of him looking like he just got blown up from a Cyberman.
Damn.
But yeah, new Funko Pop Dragon Ball Z line. If you like to collect those things.
Yeah, no, I don't collect them. The only one
I don't either.
The only one I have is Kill Bill. What's her name? Oren Ishii.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I own. I don't think I own any others.
I always stop myself.
Yeah,
I'm always about to buy one. I'm like, nah. If I start,
yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'll see one, like, oh, that'd be so dope. I'm like, no, there's no point. Like, why?
Because they find something for everyone I like.
All the ones Carla has, because Carla does have some, but they're all gifts. I don't think she's ever bought one.
I got her one, yeah.
I think you started it actually, and then my brother got her like the Nightmare Before Christmas set. Like she has a few of those.
Oh.
And then I think one of her coworkers got her Michelangelo inside the actual turtle van.
What?
Yeah,
that's dope.
She has that. So
dude, I seen some things where they have like, they have some characters like. They have a Daenerys one, and she's actually riding on a fucking dragon.
Oh,
they have the dragon.
See, that sounds dope. Like, I would like that, but, like, no.
But no, yeah, exactly, yeah. But no. Because, you know, they always come out with some limited ones. What did we see? Remember we saw some of them where it was like...
I've seen Tekken ones, dude.
Yeah, we saw Tekken ones one time. I think one time I saw, like, it was Han and Chewie as a pair.
Oh, yeah?
And it was fucking... In one box, there was two. And I'm like, nope. See, the things like that, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's how they get you with those
and there's that Power Ranger one where it's Zordon as a Red Ranger and Rita as a Green Ranger.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Oh, that's dope, but no.
Mm-hmm.
No pop.
No pops. No Funko Pops. All right, AJ, you got some news for us?
Soul Calibur 6.
What do we know now?
So, I haven't read into this, but they introduced or told us that there's going to be a single-player mode. The Soul Chronicles are returning.
Oh, good. It's the same thing as basically the...
Like a story mode type of thing?
No, well, the story mode is single player, so the Soul Chronicles is probably more like that Soul Edge thing. Remember where you travel across the land and... Remember you fight different
I know Soul
enemies?
Chronicles was in one of the games recently, but I don't think I ever played because I didn't like what they started doing.
I feel like it's like Weapon Master mode.
Weapon Master mode was cool.
Oh, so they're not like Weapon Master mode
I don't think
anymore.
so, no.
Oh, whack.
And then they also said we're also going to do one other type of single-player mode too, but we'll have more information on that later on, so we don't know what that's going to be yet. And then on top of that, we also have some specs, some minimum requirements for PC users when the game drops this October. So a minimum requirement would be a Core i3 4160 or lower, or similar, sorry, 6 gigs of RAM, and a GeForce 1050 or equivalent. And it also says, or a GTX 660 or a 750 Ti.
All right.
For those older video cards. So that's what they're like, that's the minimum requirement. Recommended requirement if you want the full, or at least close to full, resolution and all the craziness. They recommend an i5 4690, 8 gigs of RAM, and something equivalent to a GeForce 1060, which is not what I have. I have a 980, not a 1060. Actually, that computer over there has a 960. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of afraid that I won't get the great graphical experience.
The more you talk about it, the more you sound disappointed. Like you're thinking about it.
Yeah, because I have everything else. Like my processor is fine. My RAM is fine. It's just the graphics card is not what it says for the recommended requirements. So I'm like, I might need to upgrade, but this is not a good time to upgrade right now. I think the prices are finally dropping for graphics cards. But I don't know. But anyways, if anyone was interested, those are some specs required for Soul Calibur 6.
All right. Okay, so this is some cool ass fucking news. For me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
For people.
I got one more by the way.
I can't. You got one more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna tell two right now then.
Do it.
So this one, I feel like the people that helped me make this happen.
Help you make this happen?
Yeah, didn't do it for the reason that I want them to do it for.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people did this because they didn't like Last Jedi.
Okay.
But like people have been purposefully not seeing the Solo movie
Oh.
because they're fucking pissed, you know.
Okay.
And the movie bombed. And it
Wow.
bombed. So Lucasfilms put all Star Wars story movies on hold.
Whoa.
Any future ideas, all of them are out of the cards for right now.
Wow.
They said right now we're gonna focus. We're not gonna think about any trilogy after. We're not gonna think about planning for the future anymore. We're gonna focus on Episode 9 because we want this trilogy to finish good. You know, that's what they said. So yay, because I fucking hate these Star Wars story movies. Even though I like Rogue One,
Yeah, Rogue One was good.
it was dope, but it's not the point.
That's the only one though, huh?
That and Han
Yeah,
Solo.
and then Solo. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like, even though I like Rogue One, as I always say, I love that movie. But it's not the point. That's not what's supposed to be made for Star Wars. You tell the fucking main story, and that's it. Like, just leave it at that, you know? But I guess we'll see if 9 does well again. Like, maybe they'll decide to keep going with those.
So what is the main story then? Like, what do
1
you
through
see?
9. 1 through 9 is always what George Lucas planned.
Okay.
Three phases.
So you just want George Lucas's vision.
Well, it doesn't have to be that, but I mean, like, it was made to wrap up that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all these movies have been leading for it to wrap up like this.
Yeah.
If they do that, I feel like the further you get away from that idea, the more you slowly start to fuck it up. And I feel like maybe that's why some people didn't vibe with The Last Jedi as much. Because I'll admit, it may not be the best Star Wars movie, but it was a good fucking movie.
Right.
I think that's why I'm okay with Last Jedi, you know? Because Star Wars hasn't had a good fucking movie in a long time. You know what I mean? to me, anyway. So, yeah, that's why I like Last Jedi. And that's why, hopefully, that maybe those elements that people aren't liking about it, that are Star Wars fans, get corrected, because maybe they're going to stop thinking about all this other shit and just focus on making Episode 9, you know?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of things going on when Last Jedi came out. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up with that.
So when should we go see Solo?
I'm going to wait till it comes on DVD, bro. I'm going to wait till it comes on DVD.
Oh,
I'm not going to watch it in theaters. Well, I guess it bombed. We can't help it too much now, huh? If we really want to, we could. But honestly, there's
I
better...
guess wait until it gets into that $2 theater and then
That's
check it out.
That's a good idea. I really don't want to support it, bro. I hate these fucking Star Wars movies. And, like, you're taking the focus off of the point. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
Carla really wanted to go see it, and I wanted to kind of go see it, but I didn't hear enough hype behind it to go and see it. So that's why I just never, made an effort to actually go and see it.
Well, you know, here's the thing.
But I kind of do want to see it,
Well, my friend
just to see how bad it is.
Well, it's not
I want to
that...
see what a bad Star Wars movie looks like.
I heard it's not even bad.
But I've seen episode 1.
Yeah, you've
so.
seen episode 1, and you saw, what's it called? Not just one, really. One's really the only one that's, like, legitimately bad. Like,
I kind of liked it, but
it has good parts,
yeah,
for sure.
but there's a lot of it that's not.
A lot of bullshit in that
A
movie.
lot of it that seems like really.
Yeah, like, why? You're just watching and you're like, why'd you guys do that? Like,
Yeah.
why'd you make that decision? You know, like, you just...
Like, why is this all here?
Yeah, you know exactly. We're all talking about the Gungan shit. It's like, this is way
Yes.
too much, bro. This is way too much. Anyway, other piece of news. Actually, I'm very sorry for not saying this news is the very first thing. Incredibles 2 can trigger an epileptic seizure.
Whoa.
So anyone, due to the main villain's powers,
Oh yeah.
the display of their powers,
Yeah.
apparently some people were getting seizures in the theaters.
Wow.
Yeah, so they had to start issuing warnings, but in case you're at some backwoods theater that's not up on game, I'm letting you guys know, you can have an epileptic seizure triggered by watching Incredibles 2.
Disney trying to be on that Pokemon shit, huh?
They're working on it, bro. They're working on it. So that was that other piece of news I had there.
I like what they did with Incredibles at the beginning of the movie. Not the Pixar short, which was also pretty good though. Did you see that?
I didn't see it. No,
Oh,
I was waiting
what?
for my fucking hot dog to get made. I didn't even see the very first 2 or 3 minutes of Incredibles.
Oh.
I was fucking waiting 10 minutes for my hot dog to get made. I'm like, really? 10 minutes to heat that shit up?
Wow.
And I'm like, all right, just go in the theater. I'll wait here.
Damn.
But I didn't miss much. I came in when they would start passing the baby around.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you missed a little bit, but like right before the movie actually starts, they had like some of the actors and directors or whatever just saying thank you for waiting 15 years for the sequel.
Damn, that's dope.
I'm like, fuck, it's been that long.
It's been that long, dude.
Fuck.
Because you know how I knew it was that long? Because I called my nephew to talk to him and tell him, did you see Incredibles? He's like, Incredibles 2? He's like, oh, no, I didn't see it. I was like, I called you, right? He's like, no, why? I'm like, because you're the one who showed it to me when you were little. He was like 4 years old, 5 years old.
Shit.
And he's like, he kept telling me, he's like, it's a cool superhero movie. It was Pixar, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't want to see this that badly. He was like, no, it's cool. He told me, and I watched it with him, and it was fucking dope.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's right. That shit was fucking
yeah,
fire.
I liked it too. Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, it says, you're right. It's 15 years. That's a long
Crazy.
fucking time.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Yep.
All right, my last piece of news. Oh shit, I closed it. Is oh no, I think I gave my last piece of news. Huh?
Okay, I got one.
Oh no, I do got one more.
All right.
Playable next weekend. Smash, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be playable at CEO
What?
in Florida. So big gaming tournament that happens in Florida every year. CEO. Yeah, they're gonna have Smash over there somehow. Nintendo's coming through.
What the fuck?
Right?
I'm kind of tripping out right now. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
I feel like every time they
A
announce
demo.
a Smash game, they make us wait like 6 months before you get anything.
Yeah.
Even
for
like a
reals.
test or anything, you know? Like,
That's so true. Yeah, and I don't think anyone's ever been able to play a Smash game unless like during E3. Yeah, like the people
yeah,
like
if you were
compete.
there at E3.
And didn't they do something with the Smash for Wii U, like where it was playable like at Best Buy or some shit?
they had a Best Buy like tournament or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you could play there. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, they're bringing this to fucking a fighting game tournament. Like really, Nintendo? Like you're finally doing this?
That's fucking kind of dope though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking
So-
so late though.
If anyone's in Florida or going to CEO, the what is it called? Community Effort Orlando. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So it's gonna be there. Anyways.
When there's trouble, you call DW. Okay, my last piece of news. Lucifer. For all those that are sad that Lucifer show based off the DC comic Lucifer, you know, from fairy tale, fable, and all that shit, it got picked up. It just got canceled off TV. That's why everyone was pissed. It got picked up by Netflix.
Oh wow.
So all the actors and all the writers are still going to be attached.
Nice.
It's coming back. I'm assuming.
Where was this on again?
ABC.
Or was it Fox? You know how
It was.
Fox
It wasn't.
is.
Oh yeah, dude. Maybe it was Fox. Actually, let me see what network Lucifer was on. That's a good question. But take heart, all of those that were pissed off that shit was over, because there was a lot of people pissed about it, and yeah, Lucifer will not be.
How long until Netflix
Canceled.
picks up like Firefly or something like that?
Dude, well, they first off, Joss Whedon has to say that he'll do it. Because that full memory, I told you, he said he's heartbroken. Like that's why he doesn't do it. He's like
Yeah.
fucking mad about Firefly. It was on.
Cuckoo says it was on Fox.
Yeah, it was on Fox. Yeah, it was on Fox. That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking motherfuckers, right?
Seriously, yeah.
They just ruin everything everyone loves. I swear.
That one comedy cop show, Brooklyn, was it Brooklyn 911 or something like that?
Yeah.
They got canceled, but then who picked them up? Like NBC or some shit picked them up like right away.
NBC needs to take whatever they can get. All right, AJ, Unfocused week. What do you got planned?
I've been using my arcade stick, so it's working. It works. It's awesome. But I haven't built it yet. I'm just using the board to connect it to my old box.
Yeah.
So I want to start making that thing. So hopefully Sunday, I'll go out looking for the wood I need, and hopefully, because I heard like Orchard, Osh, you can cut your shit there or have someone cut it for you.
Really?
So I want to see if I can go there and just like, yo, I'm buying this. Can you cut this into these dimensions for me? So I don't have to worry about it. Because all I have is a jigsaw over here. I don't have any tools that would help me cut straight. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe check out these comics that I got for the Sonic series. But then again, maybe not, because I don't think a lot of the comics that this fits in between, like I don't think I read those.
They look like they're all from totally different arcs and shit.
Yeah, they kind of do actually. Yeah, but look how close they are together. 86, 89, and 97.
Oh, they're actually really
So
close.
it's not even that far apart.
Might be able to start to piece things together.
Yeah, and I know I have like 200, and I think I have like 199, 198, I think. So this is before that. So I don't know. So I'll check that out, see what's going on there. And then Hose hit me up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Hose is like, yo, let's play Diablo. New season just started.
Ooh.
And I was
should
like,
get into it, huh?
and I was like, should I call up Reason? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And then he's like, oh, fuck, but I don't have my headset right now. My brother took it. I'm like, all right, well, I'll let him figure that out. But then I hit up Reason, who that's why I think Reason's here tonight. I hit him up on Twitter. What do you say? I'm like, yo, I said, Hose is like talking about playing some Diablo. And he's like, what? Tell that fool to kick rocks.
Oh, denied. Told him to kick rocks. Damn. What? Tell that fool to kick rocks. Yeah, you're getting me into an addiction
man.
again.
That's fucking hilarious, though.
That is comedy.
But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe if Reason's actually down, because apparently he's stuck in playing Path of Exile.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
But I'd be down. Don't you have Diablo?
Yeah, I do actually.
Shit, maybe we can get a full crew going on.
Hey, my friend Sasuke plays.
No shit.
Yeah, we can make it
I
happen.
think you only do 4 players though.
Weak.
Yeah, I know there's like limitation to it.
Hey
like
man, every team.
4 or 6.
Every team.
Reason, what is it? I don't remember.
Every team's got to have an alternate, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so maybe that might be a thing. And then I want to try to play more Tekken or Street Fighter. I think I might be entering those for Evo.
Okay.
4 people max. Reason says in chat.
All right. And for my Unfocused week, surprisingly, I don't plan on playing any of these games right away. I want to if we get our Wii back in a couple days, I want to fucking finish Skyward Sword. This is the deal breaker right here. Whether I'm gonna skip Skyward Sword or if I'm gonna fucking.
Is that Wii getting fixed?
Yeah, if the Wii gets fixed, I'm gonna wait and play Skyward Sword before Breath of the Wild. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna fucking start playing Breath of the Wild.
We got to figure out how to get the information transferred to the Wii U because I'm pretty sure the Wii U works. Weren't we trying to do that before? Did we end up doing that?
No. Yeah, but remember the problem was that the Wii's format for data is different from the Wii U's format, and I don't want to start over.
I'm pretty sure there should be a way. There should be a way.
I mean, unless you can convert the format, like maybe a fan made some shit.
I don't
like
think
that.
there's a format changer. I think we just gotta because it's a Wii game, right?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, bro, I tried, and it said the format's incompatible. That's what it said, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "How is that the case?" You know,
We'll see.
it's a Wii data, you know.
I'm pretty sure the data's in the Wii though. Not Wii's
No,
gone.
it's in the card.
Do we have the card?
Yeah.
Did we leave the card in the Wii though?
No, the card's in there. I have the card for sure.
Oh, really? Like in the game case or some
yeah,
shit?
I have the
The
card.
fuck. Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, and then we have Cuckoo's and Reason talking about Diablo 3 saying Cuckoo saying it was just a disappointment that 2 was better, and Reason says Path of Exile is what Diablo 3 should have been.
I've heard Path of Exile is the shit, but I never played it.
I think it's free to play too. That's why Reason's so obsessed with it.
That'll do it. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Diablo 3 was a little bit of a disappointment. When I started playing it, I was like, I went through trouble buying it and setting it up and everything, and I was like...
Yeah, if you play with the right people, it could be fun, but playing it alone... That's why I haven't played it so much recently.
But see, that's why the old one was dope. You could play it with people or by yourself, and it was tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I didn't feel that from this one.
I think it's too easy to play now, too, though, because the tree, though, like, the tree.
Yeah.
There's no skill tree anymore. It's just...
I love the skill tree, man. That shit was so dope.
Yeah, like, it makes it way too easy to make whatever character you want, so...
Yeah.
Anyways, I still like playing it, though. I've been afraid of playing it, though, because of my arms, so... I'm kind of that's why I've been holding off, in case you're wondering. Reason. Anyways, we're all done, right?
Yes.
All right. So
wait. One last thing for my Unfocused week. What was I gonna read? There was a comic I wanted to read for my Unfocused week.
what'd you grab today?
Oh, that wasn't for me. That's a present.
Oh, okay.
But I bought the DC.
Oh yeah.
The newest arc, the DC Metal arc that's going on right now, with the fucked up Joker that thinks he's Batman and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought that for my nephew. It's his birthday tomorrow, so
Cool.
hope he's not listening. And otherwise, I got myself that Thanos shirt. Remember it said Infinity War on
Yeah.
top, and he's like, "Come and get me."
See, GameStop was good for something. They had some good clothing there.
Yeah, that's all I got there is the fucking shirt, right?
Games, all right. Just kidding.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, that's Unfocused. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this episode 187.
Yeah, and if you want to catch us live next time, don't forget we're live on twitch.tv/collision28. That's the place to catch us live. And then also, you may be watching this on YouTube right now, youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast. And if you're not watching us there right now, then that's a place to watch the live version of the show.
Like, comment, subscribe if you're on the YouTube.
Yeah, and subscribe as well. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter @unfocused28. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Give us your opinions on things or correct us on anything. God knows we need that.
Subscribe to us on the iTunes as well.
Yeah. Or Google Play if you can.
Yeah. And then, yeah, collision28.com is always the ultimate go-to if you want.
Yeah. Oh, you can always email us unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, any news you want us to talk about or things that maybe you want to correct us on or things you want to have further questions about, email us.
Yeah, we should check that email back someday.
Just because you said that, let's check it right now.
All right, I'll do that. We're out until next time.